These are stakeholders in the educational sector in Nigeria. They converge in Abuja, Nigeria's capital city, to brainstorm on the implementation of innovation development and effectiveness in the acquisition of skills, ideas, projects. The project, World Bank funded project, is to be implemented by the Federal Ministry of Education and aims to eradicate unemployment amongst Nigerian youth through a strategic approach. Director, Technology and Science Education, Federal Ministry of Education, Muibat Olodo, in a keynote address says youth makes up 70% of the population, so if these populations are not employable, it is a threat to society.
We are talking about the mandates of the Federal Ministry of Education in this regard. So many things have been committed, efforts are ongoing as you have seen. That is why we are here today, to ensure that many of our youth are captured when it comes to skill acquisition, that they are gainfully employed, they have something to do that will make them reliable citizens that will be able to stand on their own and provide for themselves and for their family. So they become self-reliant.
National Project Coordinator Ideas, Blessing Eyi Ogo, said the project is aimed at building partnerships with technical institutions to equip the younger generation.
The colleges at the state level were not properly trained. I know when you give somebody an assignment without equipping the person properly, there may be a little challenge. Those were the things that affected the project, the slowness of the project. And that's why we are looking at restructuring it, try to get it right by maybe restructuring the project so that we can get the best out of both the federal and the state level. No, we have the regulatory environment, the ministry, the state, and the federal, all the agencies that are related to education. How do we plan to do it? Well, we'll fund them, build their capacity, sending them on training. That is how we strengthen them, by building their capacity.
On his part, Senior Economic Education Global Practice World Bank, Dilip Paraguli, while presenting the whole concept of the project, said it is targeted to reach 230,000 youth from age 15 and above.
Originally, the project was reaching maybe about 6 focus states plus a few additional states, but now this might turn out to be a national program, can reach any state in Nigeria. So in that sense, it's a national program, and it can go, it technically can go to any areas, whether it's urban areas or rural areas. We would expect when the government does sort of identify service providers, training service providers, they would also look out as one of the criteria where they can train youth from rural areas and also find them jobs, whether it's in rural areas and urban areas. That's the idea. Of course, we need to see whether in the first round it may not be feasible fully. We'll need to work collectively, but we expect maybe after the first round you'll learn lessons, and then maybe second and third round the project may be able to reach more youth in rural areas.
The development objective of innovation development and effectiveness of the acquisition of skills project for Nigeria is to enhance the capacity of the Nigerian skills development system to produce relevant skills for the formal and informal sectors.